Even more leaks and news about the upcoming iPhone 12 series. Lots to talk about, so let's get into it. A post by John Prosser, who has leaked a lot of iPhone 12 information this year. The designs, the prices, the internals, the screen components, telling us that it's going to be a torrid year for Samsung. Why would he say this though? Well, this year it looks like there's going to be 4 models and a starting price for the base model of $649, which is certainly a competitive price for iPhones. Still flagship prices for these phones, but in the Apple world, a starting price of $649 for a brand new iPhone is certainly one of the cheaper prices we've had in recent years. So $649, $749, $999, and then $1,099 for the top model. And we know that the iPhone does sell just more units than any other phone. So for sure, unequivocal, it's going to sell more units as a phone than any others this year. Especially flagship phones, even like the S20 series, which hasn't sold too well this year. But in Q1 2020, this year anyway, Samsung actually had the best selling phone, the A51. I do understand what he's saying though. $649 for a new iPhone, definitely going to ruffle some feathers. Small, compact, OLED display and multiple cameras. There is a lot to like in that phone. As for the naming scheme of the phones, it looks like the base model, the 5.4 inch, is going to be called the iPhone 12. The next model up, the 6.1 inch, according to him, being called not the Plus, the iPhone 12 Plus, but maybe called the iPhone 12 Max. That does make sense. If we consider the Pro model, the big version, being called the Pro Max, then it's just a really neat way of doing it. You have the 12, the 12 Max, the 12 Pro, and the 12 Pro Max. The 2 base models apparently coming with OLED screens from BOE. BOE is a Chinese screen manufacturer who in recent years has made up a lot of capacity and also increased the quality of their screens a lot. Still not considered up there with Samsung and LG screens, but they're obviously good enough at a level now where iPhone can use them, and that's what they're doing apparently in the 2 non-Pro models. All 4 phones getting 5G connectivity, but it looks like the 2 non-Pro models will only be getting sub-6 connectivity, whereas the top 2 will be getting millimeter wave, which is more expensive and also quicker 5G connectivity as well. But being able to call all of the phones 5G compatible at least definitely is another positive for those phones. Moving up into the Pro models, and here is where we get the Samsung panels. Samsung OLED displays, known as some of, if not the best in the industry. Also 6GB of RAM according to this leak. Can we believe that? Because Apple usually just don't put that much RAM in. 6GB is quite a lot for an Apple product. Guess we'll wait and see if they do that, or maybe stick with 4. I'm guessing 6 may actually be right on this occasion. And the big rumor is 120Hz for the Pro models, although even though a week or so ago it was in the news that 120Hz ProMotion displays would absolutely definitely be coming, and this is the new great thing in the iPhones, it still isn't confirmed. It's said that Apple absolutely want to put ProMotion 120Hz refresh rates into the Pro models. They do want to do it, but they are still working on it, and they won't do it unless it's perfect. There are 2 types of screen technology for high refresh rate screens, LTPS and LTPO. LTPS is the technology that Apple are using. This is the screen technology that we've seen in other flagship phones that use high refresh rates, like the S20 series, the OnePlus 8 Pro. LTPO is the new technology. It is more power efficient by about 15 or 20%, which is a big amount. And also you can vary the refresh rate from 1 Hz up to 120 Hz and everywhere in between. Whereas LTPS, you can't do that. You can only switch between 60 and 120. So yes, LTPO is the new technology, the more modern technology, and it will be chosen in phones going forward. But for right now, it's only going to be on the Note 20 Plus, that flagship phone from Samsung. And by next year, it looks like it might be available for Apple to use. But this year, LTPS. Overall, the leaks, the specs, the prices, everything looks really great. The prices are very reasonable considering all the specs upgrades, OLED screens in all of them, multiple cameras in all of them. I do wonder about the prices. Maybe these prices are before tax in America, and then by the time they get outside of America with tax on, then they may be more expensive. We'll have to watch out for that because the prices do look really good considering all the upgrades. We'll have to wait until the launch to really find out. Anyway, that is it for your tech news today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.